This is Horizon Zero Dawn. We're back on PlayStation 5 taking a look at the game again because now it got a surprise 60 FPS update. So Horizon Forbidden West got delayed, and with that the developers thought it would be nice to give us a quick update to the frame rate, which I think is definitely appreciated because this is something I would have liked to have a long time ago. So for context, it was originally 30 FPS, and now we just have 60 FPS. So you'll notice the graphics mode is noted as unavailable. There is HDR in the game. I've turned it off due to recording on PlayStation 5, just how I have to deal with it. Anyways, there is HDR rendering in the game too. It's just the graphics mode is now unavailable. So we get the 4K checkerboard with the 60 FPS and HDR, which I think looks absolutely fantastic. The game is quite visually impressive, and it's nice to see Aloy here once again out fighting giant beasts and having a great time while doing so. So we're going to show off a bit of the gameplay and talk about the overall experience, because I'm assuming, some people might be looking at this for the first time and considering if it's worth checking out. I personally quite loved this experience. I think it's very well done. A great RPG that offers a lot of unique locations for you to visit, things for you to do, and just one really epic, lengthy story that I quite loved. So it features this character that is in this really post-apocalyptic world where there's now, instead of beasts, there are machines that are basically these beasts, and you have to go around figuring out what happened to those that came before, and it's got a really neat sci-fi angle as you attempt to discover the past, use a variety of different combative movements, whether that's stealth or being directly combative, in order to take care of the enemies that come in your way. It's really quite neat, and again, it offers a ton of distinct locations and places for you to visit, and I really like the story in this one. I found it to be, quite creative, unique, and definitely action-packed. There's a day-night cycle, and a selection of unique locations that you can visit throughout the story. You get everything from these more, kind of temperate locations to desert where it's more arid, and even a snowy location as well. And on top of that, there is this whole kind of snow-type expansion that takes things a little bit further. The Frozen Wastelands, I believe it's called, something along those lines. So if you want to continue the story, you can go through there and prepare for the sequel. So I think this is actually the best time to play the game. You've got a little bit of time, depending on when you're watching this, ahead of the release of the sequel. So it's actually a great chance for you to kind of get an idea of what the game is like and just basically enjoy what it has to offer. I think this thing is looking this way, so I'm kind of wanting to overload it so that I can use this as a ride to show off that mechanic a bit. And we are going to fast travel somewhere else later on so that you can see another part of the game in action. But yeah, it's got a neat set of combat to it, neat locations for you to visit, and it's just a really well done game. I think it's quite charming. I think it's very expansive. I wish it didn't seem like it was nighttime all the time because the days are beautiful, but I'm thinking fast traveling may help with that. But I just wanted to start off in this area because it is one of those really distinct locations where you can really see, that the world is filled with depth and quality to it. It really does look spectacular. And now having this high frame rate where everything just seems to run smoothly, it just kind of is that perfect option to enhance the experience that much further. And I think it's just great seeing these majestic, monstrous machine characters or creatures, kind of roaming the countryside, and you're just kind of this person, part of well, you're not really even part of a tribe, you're a bit of an outcast almost, just trying to deal with the situation that's present here. So the game itself, does look spectacular. This was kind of a smaller update too, just in regards to just being about the frame rate. So you're not really going to notice a whole lot of change within the visuals. As you can tell when we're riding, there are little bits of pop in here or there on stuff, but I think for the most part, this is definitely the ultimate experience. And like I said, there's the main campaign, which is very chunky, there's tons of side quests, but then past that, there's all these other worldly activities you can take part in if you want. There's some collectible type stuff, but it really is quite majestic taking in the variety of unique locations, seeing what was left of, the old world, and then seeing also, the recovery and the new things that people have built. There's a really nice and lovely ambience to the experience in that regard, and I think it's very well done. I quite enjoyed this one, and I felt that it offered, just a lot for you to do and a lot for you to take in and see as you go about exploring, and also doing the missions that, take place here. You get a great variety, And it's kind of cool just to get that glimpse into the different, worlds that are at play here. These lost cities that have been ravaged by creatures, other tribes, these ancient, almost cult-like situations that have arisen based on others that have interpreted certain things. And it's really just quite a majestic experience. So we're gonna now take a chance to go and free travel. And yes, I've completed the entirety of the game, and I've explored many, many unique locations along the way, which is kind of wild. And we're going to just fast travel to the Meridian village. And you can also notice that with the next-gen console, it is significantly faster for the loading, which is fantastic. I mean, this is just really quite a nice boost to the overall experience, being able to quickly get back into things. Because that was like one of the issues I had was just like the load times were sometimes a little bit long in this one. But, for the most part, I really thought it was a great seamless experience. It offered a lot for you to do. And I think it was my favorite new IP of the last generation. My favorite new game that came out. Because it was just really cool to, have this type of world that you feel expansive. Mounts can't enter this location. Can you wait here, good boy? A Strider, you want to just wait a sec while I go and take a look at this place? Yeah, that would be great. And again, apologies, it's like night. It's got like a day-night cycle, and I don't believe you can actually change that. So you just kind of deal with it. And that's why I'm saying it's like night a lot. And keep in mind, it has been a while since I've fiddled with any of the wait times and whatnot. But the daytime really is quite beautiful, and I was hoping the fast travel would kind of deal with that. But yeah, you get a wide range of different things. There's your quests, there's your crafting. There's like a crafting system for improvement on bows and whatnot. Different outfits that kind of also change how you look and everything. You just get a wide range of... Ooh, wow, that's actually pretty cool. Does that do anything other than look really cool? I don't know. You got different outfits and whatnot, modifications, various items you can use, traps. There's like this whole perk system. I guess I've got like 9 unused perks. I don't even care. I mean, I finished everything in the game, right? So it's kind of like, well, not everything in the game, but I finished the main story, and I did my part to review this one and kind of go through it. And now we're at the point where I'm, just kind of taking a look at it when it gets updates and whatnot. So we're going through here not to start like the final quest, because I think once you finish the game, you get like the option to do, the final quest again, which I don't really want to do. It just kind of takes you back to this point. And I think they added a new game plus as well at some point. But I finished this right at launch, so that's just kind of how it is. And we're mostly just here to be like, hey, this is how like one of the cities looks, the new cities of mankind or whatever, or humankind, and how the people have bounced back. And her hair tech is just absolutely fantastic. I think the character model of this looks really cool. And yeah, you're surprised there's not more grime because of all the dirt activities and stuff that she does in regards to the wilderness and whatnot. And it looks like daytime is finally coming, so you can see the sun rising, which looks pretty cool in this area for sure. Just kind of waiting for the elevator to hurry up here so we can get to the top. It's very realistic, as you can tell. You've actually got to enjoy the elevator ride that takes forever. Very exciting. I kind of am hoping that we can just walk down a lot faster, but you can see like a great sense of draw distance too, which looks fantastic. Oh, and there's like a photo mode as well if you want to go in and take some intense photos and whatnot, and you can do different poses. Yeah, fearless and everything like that, and you get a lot of different designs. Oh, that is funny. And you can see the different look and everything. So you get like a mix of different weird picture frames and whatnot if you want to do that. Seriously. I actually can't even believe some of these. They're a little bit silly, but at least they're giving you some variety if you want to do the photo mode. And then you can do the Create New Game Plus as well as an option. But this is just kind of like the big human spot up on the hill, and you can just see the vast distance that's present here. You can look out that way. See, this is even where it ends. But if you were to look out the other way, you could see that it goes on and on through all these different biomes with all these different creatures you can hunt and deal with. It really does offer a lot of basically varied biomes and locations to visit and traverse through. I particularly loved the old-style remnants of the human civilization, seeing them all overgrown and whatnot. And it really is quite a visually impressive game that offers a lot to see and a lot to do. And it looks like we got... That's like one of the big roaming things over there. But it's cool that you can see all of these like creatures even way out into the distance up here in this like safe haven, I guess you could say. I wanted to go back and get my creature dog thing, but I kind of am thinking I can exit out this way and get to a different spot. Because I don't really want to trigger the final quest. Obviously, I'm, you know, sort of finished with this, so I'm just gonna go along here. But the point of showing this area is so that you can see, you know, kind of the human density. You can see some of the, you know, the civilization rebuild that's going on, because obviously, you know, people are going to rebuild when they come back, and
lodge. Only members and invited guests are allowed in.
Oh,
How do I get invited?
You've come all the way from the Savage East, right? You must have come across some of our hunting grounds. Each one has a set of hunting trials. If you pass a trial, you get an award called a half-sun. Win 3, and I'll let you in. Now off you go.
I mean, I literally saved this entire world, and this is how I get treated. Obviously not enough respect for this character. She goes out and tries to make her way in the world. Can I climb this? I want to climb up here and take a look at this. They really gate you in. Take a look if we can actually get out this side. Yeah, not really. Anyways, let's make our way out of the city, because we've seen enough of this place. Didn't even get invited to do a nice hunter's lounge. I mean, I've hunted the most dangerous of game in this land. Crazy, ferocious monster things and whatnot. Oh, what do you do here? Oh, okay. Oh, and your controller does make, like, some sounds and whatnot, but they haven't really updated anything feeling-wise in the controller. It's basically the exact same in that regard. So don't expect any, like, massive adjustments to what this, like, feels like and comes across. But now we can not ride this to the bottom. Oh, can we use this elevator? Or do we have to wait for it to get up here? I thought this was a video game. This is ridiculous. Maybe we should have taken that side. Would that have been faster? What if we just jumped down? I don't think I have a glider. That would actually be pretty helpful if she was to get a glider in the next game, so you could jump off of cool places and get down to the bottom fast. But it seems like they're focused on the sand and whatnot. Holy, the elevator rides on this. Okay, there we go. See, this is why you never show off this part of the game. It just takes forever. Take me down, elevator. You know what they really need is one of the people that used to manage these elevators. I feel like that would be a lot easier of an experience. Oh, look at her hair flying up in the air. Like she just don't care. It's great. It's kind of like the most responsive hair I think I've seen for characters. It's kind of majestic how it's just floating back there. But no, this really is an incredible game. I had a ton of fun playing this back in the day. I really thought it was quite a beautiful effort, and I am so excited for the follow-up to this one. I think this, like, franchise has so much potential as they continue to build upon it and add new content to it. I think there's a lot for them to do here with it, and I really look forward to that as well. Your family might still be alive. I'm not going to do anything about it. You think I got time for all your petty side issues and whatnot? I'm an adventurer. I have to go to San Francisco to save the knowledge of humanity and whatnot. I don't suppose... Oh, good boy, good boy. Who's a good robo-dog? You are. I guess it's a robo-horse, right? Dun, 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 dun. So we want to travel to, I don't know, somewhere over here. So let's go that way. But yeah, let's just kind of take in the majestic side areas. Maybe get into a combative situation, I don't know. We'll see what happens. But having this frame rate here, it just kind of makes it like a perfectly clean experience. And I know it's checkerboarded, which, you know, might be a bit of a, you know, smudge in here or there for some of the visual elements of, like, the sharpness. But it really does look good. I mean, I think this looks really clean. Visually, it's just filled with depth. Oh, there's an actual turkey. Huh. That's kind of cool.
Tough, but I'm used to it.
Tough, but I'm used to it. I mean, is there, like, another kind of meat? Do you guys have, like, manufacturing of meat like we do in modern times? Do you think that would be a lost thing? Good thing these creatures are all waterproof, too. You know, if you're creating a bunch of monstrous swarm of robotic vehicles, you should probably make them not waterproof so that, you know, people can deal with them easier. Seems like a, you know, some people might think it's a design perk. I think it's a design flaw. Actually, that's pretty funny if you were to, like, wouldn't that be an easy way to take care of these monsters? It's just to kind of, like, shoot a little arrow, nick, like, one of the insides of the robot, and just kind of, like, pour water into it? That might cause some issues, am I right? Oh, we gotta go around on the outside here. This is a tall cliff area. Oh, look, it's like a giant peacock thing. Can I take this? Just wanted to show off a little bit of the combat here, I guess. I forgot it does that thing where it screams. Yeah, combat in this one's definitely interesting. Why isn't my doggo helping out? Or my horse thing, sorry, it's a horse thing. Okay, we should probably, get out of here. What do you say, horse thing? Go, 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 go! Dun, 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 dun. Oh, come on! Did it kill my horse thing? Go, horse thing! Go, 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 go! I didn't mean to get the wrath of all the monstrous creatures around here. This isn't good. This might be too high for... No, we're good. Okay. How do I get to where I'm going? I hope my thing doesn't drown in the water. Oh no, it's good. Okay, cool. Whoa, let's not go over the waterfall. That would probably not be the smartest idea. Why don't you climb up there? There we go. Wait a sec. Do we have to climb up higher in order to get where we're going? Oh no, we gotta go back to the path. That's fine. Anyways, really great game. Offers a lot of places. I mean, you've seen more of, like, I want to say a North American type woodland region, and now we're in more of a deeper, like, jungle-esque area after coming out of a desert. That's what I'm saying. This game is, like, super varied in terms of locations and places you visit and the things that you do. It really is quite majestic. Oh, I got a plus 35 on the killing this thing. Oh, look, there's flying stuff, too. All kinds of weird machines. They did a great job bridging the aesthetic of, like, you know, regular animals and then these, like, monstrous machines that roam the landscape now, which I think are quite cool. Hurry up there, my majestic creature that is kind of guiding me along and keeping me safe. Am I out of health things? That's not good. Go, go, go! We're getting attacked by flying things, which are not the best thing to deal with. Did I die from that? Wow, that's a little disheartening. I mean, sometimes you just gotta get used to giant hawk things coming down and attacking you, and as you could tell, the loading is much better. Next gen's gonna be a pain for doing big walkthrough videos where, you know, you gotta edit out the deaths because they're gonna be so quick, you know, the loading screen, you're just gonna be right back into it. It's like you didn't even die, basically. I was just gonna be like, did it really put me at the top of the tower? Oh, it did put me at the top of the tower. Oh, this game is mean today. I'm not liking that one bit. That's what happens when you die. Oh, was that a skyscraper over there? Can't remember what part of the map that is. There's a lot going on here. I think that's like a big skyscraper building that used to mark this place. Like I said, there's a lot of really, really cool places you can go. I almost feel like fast traveling, but I kind of don't want to keep wasting my my fast travel stuff. Okay, so we were down there. Trying to think of like a neat spot just to show off. Well, no, we're almost at the end of this showcase. We're gonna... Oh, the elevator's at the top this time. That's convenient. We're gonna take another ride because I think it's hilarious seeing her hair kind of do their thing. Oh, where did it go? I thought it was at the top here. None of these are at the top here? You've got to be kidding me. This is like a painful part of this experience where it might actually be easier just to kind of jump off, which I'm not sure it allows you to. But anyways, to wrap things up, basically, it's a great game. I think it's a lot of fun. I think you can have a good time with it. I think it offers, you know, a lot for you to do, a lot for you to see, and it's just a really great experience that is a lot of fun, expansive, challenging, filled with fun moments, and just overall quite a delight to play and a wondrous time as you explore the deep, hidden secrets within Horizon Zero Dawn.